right ahead.
Hey, what's going on, old man? Long
How you
time,
doing,
bro.
man? Long time no
All
hear. Go
right.
right ahead.
Yeah. I got a question for you. But I'll make this quick. Now, Pearly, you didn't do anything wrong. Please stop apologizing.
There
These
you go.
Negroes looking for validation.
She's a tool. She's an object. She's something to
Boom.
be used for to actually do something further. Do I? Same thing with Nick Fuentes. I don't care.
His white skin. I'm telling you, his white skin covers a multitude of imperfections and sin.
All right. So, morning, y'all. I know there ain't probably nobody up, but let me just go ahead and say what I got to say right now. If you're going to make a statement about change my mind, or you can't change my mind, right? And this reason why some of you on social media in society are the way y'all are, because that's why I said a lot of y'all are dumb. Okay. You can't make a statement saying, well, you can't change my mind about a historical fact when you try to go against a historical fact, when there's evidence, where there's, and if you're going to sit there and say, oh, you're not going to change my mind because of X, Y, and Z. And then see, this reason why you don't have a mind of your own. In order for anyone to change your mind, one would have to have a mind first. In order for somebody, no matter it's me, no matter it's anybody else, you have to have a mind to change. You have to have the mind first in order to change your mind. And this goes for a lot of you. See, a lot of y'all are sheep. Y'all not ahead of the head of the curve. Y'all not actually sitting there and actually thinking, y'all see, a lot of y'all are reacting rather than proacting. And I see Stanley in the chat room. See, we become a society where ignorance is appreciated. We become a society where um and this is a culmination of it's a culmination of conspiracy theory, unresolved pain, and insecurity, and low self-esteem. To sit there and say, make a declaration that this is what it is because I said it what it is, rather than saying, oh, this is where my research takes me. This is where my research takes me. So in order to say Big J is a wannabe intellectual, well, I'd rather be an intellectual, even though I don't claim to be one. Well, compared to you, I am one. All right, compared to some of you, I am a intellectual, right? Because when I talk, I don't repost videos of other YouTubers and say and try to confer. No, I have a mind of my own. See, we live in a society where people are sheep, and the sheep people. I know, I know, I know. Um, there was a white man in Minnesota carrying a rifle. He was carrying an AR-15. I think that goes to AR-15. He said, "I'm guarding my own neighborhood." And then the white man was quoting Malcolm. The white man was cool. I gotta find that. I gotta find that one day. I'm not gonna get up because it's cold down here. I'm under my heating blanket. I ain't getting up. I ain't getting up. It's cold, man. It's cold. It's cold up in here. So, I'm sitting here in this chair. I ain't getting up. Forget it. That white man was quoting Malcolm X. I was like, what? Man, almost word for word, the bullet or the ballot box. I mean, wow. Wow. How much do you know, white man? How much do you know, brother? I hope, man, you didn't catch that only from the Spike Lee movie. I hope you read about brother Malcolm. Hope we read more about brother Malcolm. And shout out to the Middle Earth channel, right? See, Middle Earth channel, his channel should have been bigger than what he is. His channel should be bigger. Because what we're witnessing here in America is the death of American exceptionalism. And I'm really getting tired of that term, American exceptionalism. That, these are two people who never left the country. These are people who never have a passport. All right. And when I said passport, I'm talking people who actually travel, not on that sex tourism crap. I mean, actual people who actually have family overseas, people who got a business outside the borders of the United States and so forth, people who vacation there, day in, time after time. So, yeah, but, so the thing is, people in this country, especially the mud seals, need to understand America is not what y'all think it is. It's not. And that's why I have to kick a few people to the curb. You gotta kick people to the curb. If you don't see it now, I don't understand. I don't know what to tell you. And I seen that white man. That white man was wearing his glasses on. He put that skull cap on his head. He had a jacket on. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and find that. Let me find that footage. Let me find that footage. That was hilarious. He was quoting Malcolm. Hold on, let me find that. Y'all have to forgive me. Y'all have to forgive me on that. Yeah. Y'all have to forgive me. I gotta find that video now. I saw that white man quoting. Hold on. I gotta find that. It's so much things going on in Minnesota. I don't know if I'm gonna find that clip because it keep rolling out new footage. And shout out to Super Sly. Shout out to Super Sly. Because I saw that video of that man who got shot by ICE earlier today. What was it? Yesterday, or was it today? I mean, or was it yesterday, or was it Thursday? Oh, here it is. Here it is. No. I'm going to show you. I gotta show you. I gotta show you real quick. I think that this is it. I think this is it. Yeah, I think right here, this is it.
You live in the neighborhood? Yep, this is my block. This is my area. I don't go into other people's neighborhoods and try and intimidate them. I protect my people.
Are you giving out your name?
No, I'm okay with that. Our neighborhood's showing up.
You guys had a lot of people out here, right?
At least 30 or more.
Yeah.
40 or 50.
That's pretty good for a quick turnout.
Oh no, because he start. Oh no. But wait a minute. I thought you conservatives was on that Second Amendment shit. Now, since liberals are people who y'all might assume are liberals, since they're now carrying out semi-automatic. Yeah, I said semi because y'all look at the AR-15. It's a military grade weapon. No, it's not. AR-15 is semi-automatic. Anyway, since he's carrying the weapon on him, and he's guarding his own neighborhood as he should be. See, let me tell you something. Yeah, except if your name is Rittenhouse. Where are the Cal Rittenhouse supporters at? Oh, y'all don't make YouTube videos no more. You're on Rumble because y'all scared to talk about it on YouTube. Y'all so scared to talk about it on YouTube that y'all went to Rumble because y'all know I might hit that link. Show how hypocritical y'all. You know, the Cal Rittenhouse, Rittenhouse. That's whoever made that stupid song. You should be quartered. You should be quartered. You know, hold on. Let me stop sharing that. Let me stop sharing that because we know how people are. Oh, let's talk about Anton. Right? Let's talk about Anton. Do you know all of my videos I made on Anton? Because I was talking about it privately to someone the other day, a couple days ago. Anton is out here trying to demonetize everybody. I might do a separate live stream on this. He's trying to demonetize everybody who's roasting him. He's out here trying to demonetize people who's roasting him in his channel. Or him in his channels. That nigga got 10 channels, y'all. I didn't know though he has like 10 channels. I thought it was the upper what's called room number 9 and the millionaire channel. Then he got the Anton Daniels channel. Then he got the Fight Club. Yeah, the Fight Club was there. You know, it does no longer exist. But all the other channels, I didn't know. Man, he has that other channel where he was wearing a hot dog. He dressed up himself as a hot dog. I didn't know like that that channel exists. Man, he closing that one down too. Man, Anton going out. He's going after everybody who's talking about him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd like to ask someone, how come you stopped supporting Anton since you make Anton videos in support of Anton? What made you stop? You see, I'm gonna address you real quick. Every video you make you got Anton or MTR, and MTR and Anton are some hoe ass niggas. They are. MTR got captured by Pearl. He got caught in Pearl's web, and then on top of that, Anton defended Pearl, while at the same time he's doing all this buffooning, and now though he's using his daughter, and now though he's well, we all know he was a fraud, right? Everybody know he was a fraud, but now though, since he's been proven to be a fraud at some level, now though, you know, now all of a sudden you want to change your mind. No, Negro, you follow anyone that has something to say against a woman. Anytime when somebody says something against a woman, especially a black woman, you follow. You see, you think I have a problem with black women. That's why you think I was on your side. Just because I'm anti BWE, because I'm against the black women empowerment, because I'm against the swirlers, and I'm against Pink Pill, you think I was on your side. See, the thing is, the black women empowerment is an extension of the black manosphere. So calling it one-sided is a fallacy, because as soon as the black manosphere goes away, so will black women empowerment. They both ends of the same coin. The opposite sides of the same coin. They are evil, and you are evil yourself. The only difference is, nigga, you have no IQ. You ain't smart enough to analyze what's going on. But anyway, let me go and say this, right? Because I gotta say this, right? I really gotta say this. I am kind of oh, look at them ice. Them icicles hang off the window. Oh, okay. I hope that is it though. I hope though it doesn't rain after today. I hope we don't get no freezing rain after this. You know. But I'm gonna talk about the debate, right? The live stream. I wish y'all would. I'm really disappointed about the live stream. You know, I'm sorry, I have to say it. I'm really disappointed because information needs to be shared, not roasting. So Queen Sunkiss, I told Queen Sunkiss, when was it, Thursday night or Friday night? I told her, listen, Jasmine Crockett is going to debate James Talrico down here in in Georgetown, right? And I told Queen, listen, I'm going through this ice storm, and I may not be able to have power, or our power might shut off or whatever, right? And can, like, she said, oh yeah, I'll do it, because like she want, I said, say, hey, you want to make content, go ahead and do it, right? I'm really disappointed by, because the problem I have with panels, right, is that some people don't know how to conduct themselves. Yeah, so some people don't have to, I'm just like, and I know I came in late on that live stream, but I was just disappointed how things went, you asked me. But speaking about the debate between Jasmine Crockett and Tellerico, what's going on, Lana Love, what's going on? The debate between Jasmine Crockett and James Tellerico, and I love what James Tellerico's doing, right? And he says again, just because I said I love what James Tellerico's doing, does not mean I'm trashing Jasmine Crockett, because I'm not. Right? Let's not. Both can be true at the same time. Right? I see his subtle jabs he did to Jasmine Crockett. Well, not against Jasmine Crockett, but trying to win, right? And not necessarily going after her, but what he did, it should be a masterclass of a debate, right? Now, I might do my own review of that debate. I think no one won that debate. It was more of a discussion type of debate, because even though Jasmine Crockett and James Tellerico served together when they was in state government in Austin, because they served in the state government in Austin, they are familiar with each other, and they have worked together. So I believe he was, he's really closer to her than not. All right, he's closer in ideology, right? But him being a white evangelical Christian on that level, some of the things he said, it should be a master class of a debate. And I'm surprised nobody read it. And it was like, wow, okay. It was subtle. He did this. He made subtle statements against Jasmine Crockett that nobody else saw it. But I saw it. Soon as he opened his mouth and said it, and him being a white man, a white millennial, I should say, a white millennial man, and him using certain phrases, the rhetoric that comes out of his mouth, I believe he's trying to appeal to the evangelical right, okay? Because he already knows that the Christian right is split. He sees fractures and fixtures within the evangelical movement. So he's trying to appeal to both the whites and the Hispanics. And when I say white people, I'm talking about the white people of East Texas, right? East Texas is Klan land. anywhere east of Highway 45. All right, those of us who are in Texas, if you don't know, East Texas is anything east of Highway 45. Okay, that's East Texas, right? That's the highway that goes from Houston to Dallas. That's Highway 45, right? That's East Texas. Anyway, east of that is Klan land, Ku Klux Klan land, right? KKK land, right? Because yes. So I lived there, right? I lived in East Texas for a year. It's spooky over there. I'm tell you right now. All them pine trees and the pine cedar trees. Oh yes, it's spooky down over there. But thank God I'm back down here, right? Where I belong. South Texas. But what he's trying to appeal is the white evangelicals on the east side of the state, and he's also trying to appeal to West Texas, right? He's trying to appeal to the Hispanic, to the Hispanic population on West Texas, and so that's who he's trying to appeal, right? And because some of the things he's saying, you have to catch what the words that come out of his mouth, and it's very subtle. It's very subtle. By reading, by watching his debate with Jasmine Crockett, I think what's going to happen, and some people are going to have to accept this, right? They set Jasmine Crockett to fail, right? They set her ass up to fail, and I've been saying that for ever since the Democrats fled the state. They set Jasmine Crockett up, right? And I'm not talking about the Republicans. I'm not talking about the Republicans. Yes, Republicans want Jasmine to fail, but they want her. Republicans want her to be the nominee, right? So that they could, they're willing to set you up so high in order to see you crash all the way to the bottom. That's what the Republicans are going to do in Texas. As for the Democrats, right? They don't want Jasmine up there, right? And I'm talking about why the Democrats fled the state when they did the redistricting area. Hold on. East Texas is great for wild hog hunting. Oh yes, it is. Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, wild hogs are plenty over there in East Texas, man. But I will never live in East part. Listen, people in East Texas have this Mississippi accent. That's Mississippi. Okay. If you go to places like Natchitoches, Jasper, Orange, Beaumont, Beaumont, Texas. If you go to Palestine, Texas, Texarkana. No, not really Texarkana. Texarkana, that's like Arkansas. That's they have the Arkansas accent. But if you go to anywhere else, that's Mississippi. All those people have a Mississippi accent over there. And you can tell they have a Mississippi accent. I know people say, well, wouldn't they sound more Louisiana? Louisiana does not sound like. These people sound like they came from Mississippi. Because that southern drawl is very, very strong. Because when I moved there a few years, about 20 years ago, when I moved over there, like you can tell these people are different from the rest of the state. They're different from the rest of the state, But down here where I'm at, I have this, you know, over here we have like our well, I'll talk about that later on. That's a whole other video talking about the different accents in Texas. Texas doesn't have a one accent like people from Vermont or people from Massachusetts or something like that. People have the one type of accent. Over here we have like 7 different types of accents. But anyway, but East Texas, that's Mississippi, man. That's Mississippi and Alabama over there. But anyway, where was I at? When it comes to Jasmine Crockett and the Democrats could have stopped the redistricting law that Greg Abbott passed, and all they had to do is resign. They didn't have to run to Chicago. They didn't have to run to California during all that. All they had to do is resign. As soon as they resign in mass. No legislation could be passed. Now, since the law is now the law, and so forth, and they draw Jasmine's house out of the district where she was elected from. Well, she, and knowing that she has a high profile, Jasmine decided to run for the Senate. Now, I was wishing she would run for Attorney General instead of run for Senate. But but like I said, they set her up to fail. Or should I say, that is the attempt, is to set her up to fail. So let me tell you what I think is going to happen. And I might be wrong. The white, because of what's going on on the Republican side, the white suburbians, they're going to make whoever is the winner of both the Republican and Democratic nomination. Because they're going to be the main ones to decide who is going to be the next senator, right? So John Cornyn is going against Ken Paxton, who's also going against that black MAGA idiot by the name of Wes. What's his name? I forgot what that coon nigga name is, right? So it's really a three-way race on the Republican side. So Wes Hunt is the name. Wes Hunt. So it's Wes Hunt versus John Cornyn versus Ken Paxton. Trump supports Ken Paxton. Ken Paxton is now being investigated for numerous crimes, right? So what's going to happen is the white suburbians, since they see Donald Trump is supporting, is giving support to Wes Hunt, not Wes Hunt, to Ken Paxton, they're going to turn around and because of the fear that Ken Paxton is going to be the Republican nominee, most likely, they're going to vote for. They're going to go to the Democrat side and vote in the Democratic primary for James Talrico. If John Cornyn happens to win on the Republican side, Jasmine Crockett will easily be the nominee. I hope people understand what I'm saying, because people thinking it's more than the whole Democrat versus Republican shit. It's deeper than that. It's very deep. They're trying to find a way to get rid of Jasmine Crockett. They're trying to find on both sides of the aisle. That's what's going on. You know. Yeah, yeah. Like because listen, I've been saying that for months. Tim Scott is a senator from South Carolina. I'm talking about Wesley Hunt. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that now. I wouldn't say that. Hold on. What's good, Big J? This snow is crazy here in Dallas. Listen, I feel sorry for y'all. But down here, man, listen, this icicle's being formed. I'm actually seeing this icicle growing right now. Because it's, I'm looking at this icicle just growing and growing and growing and shit. Like, but now though it warmed up a bit down here. It's about 36. Hold on. Let me check the weather here. Let me check the weather. Okay, I'm gonna check the weather. Oh, okay. It's 27 degrees. It's going to warm up a bit. Yeah, it's going to warm up. But then though it's going to drop again to 19 degrees. Oh no, I'm sorry, the 14 degrees. So yeah, it's going to because it's going to climb up to 40. No, not the 40. 35 degrees. Then it's going to drop to at least 19 to 14 degrees. Well, depending on the model. But she says 32. Where you at? Well, yeah. Though they want Crockett to win. Yeah. Republicans want Crockett to win. Oh, is 18 degrees where you at, bruh? I'll be happy with 30 degrees. I'll be happy with it if it's just 30 degrees outside. But man, I can't stand no 18, 19 degrees. Tonight is gonna be hell. All right, tonight is gonna be hell. I got this water dripping this shit. I'm gonna after this though, I'm gonna check on other people, see how they're doing. Yeah, I'm gonna check on other people. So yeah. So I stocked up on some water. You know what? That's one thing I forgot. Damn, I forgot about that. But anyway, that's all right. I think I can survive. Oh, my poor husband is at work. Your husband is a lucky man, Lana. Your husband is a lucky man. I bet he's motivated to go to work because of you. I bet he's motivated. It doesn't take much. See, us men are simple, but yet complicated. We're simple, but yet complicated, right? It doesn't take much for a man to um it doesn't take much for us to be what's the term, um satisfied. um oh yeah, I got some chicken nuggets. I bought a whole damn thing of chicken nuggets. Got some hamburger meat. I'm gonna go outside and fire that barbecue pit. And the only reason I fired the barbecue pit up is because what if I get the water, right? I just use the ice. I remember the last time we had the snowstorm. That's what I did. I had a pot. I put the snow up in there and used the barbecue pit to melt the ice. For drinking water. And also to cook. I remember that time. We ran out of heat, and no, we ran out of was it gas? Yeah, we ran out of gas. So yeah, we kind of barbecued outside, and then we But that was terrible. But you barbecuing is freezing as a motherfucker outside. Damn, that was bad. But we went ahead and did it anyway. Shit, we got something to eat. Eat for those couple days. So me, the missus, and baby Dave enjoy our Sunday morning bed. So anyway, yeah. Anton, let me get back to Anton, right? Because I might have to do a separate video on this. Anton is the monetizing everybody's videos. Because I was talking to, I think it was with Queen Sun Kiss. Right? I was talking to Queen Sun Kiss the other day, and I said, you know, I use all my videos had that. If you have a YouTube channel and it shows the green dollar bills sign, the green dollar bills next to your videos, if you're a content creator, you go in your content studio, you'll see the green dollar sign, right? Every one of my Anton Daniel videos turn yellow. I said, come on, man. Anton is pissed. Anton is pissed. Anton is pissed. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Shit. I'm still getting paid from it. But still, you know, even though I'm still getting paid out of it, because it's yellow, not black. Okay. Okay. Those who don't know, right? If you have a yellow, okay, there's green, yellow, and black gray, right? Black/gray, right? So if you have a video that is green, that says you're fully monetized, right? So when it comes yellow, it's partially monetized, where some people, some of the AdSense will be you know, not everybody who watched your video, you're not going to receive AdSense from. Some people are going to receive AdSense. Some video, you know, some viewers not going to give you AdSense, is what I'm saying, right? So on top of, and then there is the dollar sign with the black or gray mark across it, which means it's not being monetized. So anyway, I'm looking at this nigga. I said, I looked at my page and I see all those yellows. I said, bruh, you know, like, bruh, come on. Anton's pissed. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Good, nigga. And you know what? I want to ask everybody else too who made videos on Anton. Is this happening to y'all? Because I do know Anton is putting down videos down. I do know that Anton is putting some of his videos on private. He's putting he's actually scrubbing his channels. I want y'all to know right now, he's scrubbing his channel, because that one channel, Darth Anton, that is being scrubbed. That video of him dressed up as a hot dog, that video is being scrubbed. The video of Anton when he had a head full of hair, those videos are being scrubbed. Okay. Cause yes, Anton, you just had a big, he just had a head full of hair. And he was clean shaven. Those videos are being scrubbed. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know that it's being scrubbed. I believe he had multiple personalities. You know what? You know what? I'm starting to think that too, Lana. I'm starting to think that too. He has multiple personalities, kind of like Two-Face from Batman. You know, I got flip a coin. You know, type ass nigga. You know, because on one channel he's this, the other channel he's that. All right, one channel he's the, you know, I'm richer than you, I'm wealthier than you, and then on the other video he's, well, I'm broke, I'm poor, you know, yuck. So, of course, Yeti, somebody's gonna download your shit. Somebody's gonna download your shit. All right. They may not have all of your shit that it's been downloaded. If you've been here long enough, somebody's gonna download it. Cause some jackass tried to do that to me, and then he completely took what I said out of context. The whole ass nigga. Because I did a 3-part video. The nigga went ahead and only took parts 1 and made part 1 into the entire thing, rather than, because I see back in the day, I used to do videos saying part 1, part 2, part 3, because I usually talk in, well, some of my videos I say I start off from one position, because I'm actually explaining the process of my conclusions, right? On how I draw to this certain conclusions. So in part 1, I'm talking about what I initially thought. And so by part 3, I make the, you know, I change the conclusion because my mind changed. But you know, niggas don't know how to, you know, put things in proper context. So anyway, so they misinterpreted what I said. You know, when I put other videos, you know. Anyway, that's, you know, neither here or there. But Anton himself, though, yeah, you can't have it both ways, Anton. Can't have it both ways. You can't say you're a married man, and if you're single by the time you're 35, you're a loser and all that shit. And then here's you talking about men shouldn't date single mothers. And you know what? Remember you know what? I want to see if Boyce Watkins respond to Anton. I want to, if Boyce Watkins, you know what? Let me look that up. I gotta look that up. Hold on. Boyce Watkins. Yeah. I can't stand Boyce. Boyce on that bullshit too. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. It seems that Boyce did not react. Hold on. No, wait. No, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me see. I forgot which channel. Okay, is it the Black Excellence channel, or is on his other channel? Let me see. He had made no statement on. It seems he made no money. He made no video responding to Anton yet. I don't believe. I don't believe he said anything about Anton yet. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. I don't see any videos of it yet. You know, because I remember when Anton cooked Boyce in Boyce's face. No, he hasn't. Hold on. Let me check Boyce's other channel. Let me check his other channel. See, hold on. No, fuck this. Now though I'm pissed off now. No, hold on. This is the reason why I can't stand black YouTube. This is the reason why I can't stand black YouTube. This is why Boyce Watkins need to be dog walked. Okay? This is the reason why Boyce Watkins need to be dog walked. Right? This dumbass Boyce Watkins said maybe they should tell her to watch the movie again. Okay? Here's Boyce. Does Jasmine know who Django actually was in the movie? Now, nigga, you told people you supposed to be an educated man, Boyce. You're supposed to be a college educated man. Do you know what comprehension is, Boyce? Now, Jasmine said, read of my favorite. All I have to say that Stephen is synonymous with the modern day Django. Don't be a Stephen A, especially right now. So, moist napkins. So let me tell you something about Boyce. Boyce is the most jealous nigga on the planet. I got called this shit out now. Boyce Watkins is the most jealous-hearted nigga on Black YouTube. That's not what Jasmine said, nigga. Read. Don't be a Steven is what she said. Steven as the character in the movie Steven. Samuel L. Jackson played the character named Steven, who was a self-hating nigga. So she said, oh my God, Boyce, oh man, I can't stand Boyce. Now his fans are stupid as well. She clearly confused Django with Steve in the movie, or she didn't know, or what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck you talking about? Listen, she does know everything. So why do people support politicians who beg for attention and pump failed policy? Right, and this person who's smart, who can actually read, she's talking about Steven from Django, and she's 100. Finally, somebody said it. And this person, I don't get how this is going to go over people's heads, because people, Black YouTube are full of people who are sheep. Now, this is what I'm talking about. People are sheep. She's well, I think this person misspelled walking. So I'm gonna be honest. She's talking about the movie, and in that movie, Steven would be Samuel L. Jackson role in the movie. No, he's not. He's no one in the movie. Just like how y'all don't like it when men tell women the truth. Whoever is this Mr. Buckets guy, and Mr. Bucket said this shit right here. And somebody said you've been making the worst takes lately. This really go over your head, or you're just playing dumb. No, Mr. John. Boyce is jealous of other black people who giving notoriety, who's gaining fame or attention. That's what is going on. That's what's really going on. This is the reason why I hate Boyce Watkins. This is the reason why I have a hatred of Boyce. How can you not read, nigga? There's a subject-verb agreement, Boyce. There's a simile and metaphor, Boyce. They learn what a metaphor and a simile is. See, let me say this. Some of y'all don't know what a metaphor or a simile is. You know what? I'm thinking about going on my Twitter account and cuss Boyce the fuck out. I'm there going on my Twitter account because the nigga blocked me on YouTube. So I'm going on my Twitter. I'm gonna drag Boyce on my Twitter account. Fuck all this shit. This stupid ass nigga gonna say this stupid ass shit. Oh, the more they talk. Tethers are clueless. Tether for sure. Her family history wasn't her family history, so she would know. Hold on. I'm sorry. I had to look if that was a white woman or not. I had to see if that was a white woman or okay, that was red bone. I mean, really? No, fuck that. Yeah, hold on. No. I'm gonna type this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna type that in. I gotta type that part in. Okay, I have to type that in. You jealous of other people, Boyce. Moist now. See, no. Shout out to Kevin. Not Kevin. Kevo. Kevin Smith. Shout out to Kevin Smith, right? Jughead Joyce. You know, Kevin Smith referred to Boyce as Jughead Joyce. But I call Boyce Watkins moist napkins. Instead of Watkins, he's a napkin. He's Moist. Moist Napkins is his name. Moisting over Jasmine Crockett and saying something that was stupid. You're supposed to be a highly educated man and you can't understand English, my nigga? You claim you from Syracuse University. See, and I'm gonna say this too, right? I'm gonna say this too. I am not a Jasmine Crockett fan. You know, even though I might have my quirks about her, but I'd be damned if y'all gonna just make some shit up. All right, y'all gonna make some shit up about Jasmine Crockett like that. See, this let me know where some of y'all are at. You know, some of y'all are on the sexism shit. There's sexism, there's racism, okay? And then there's jealousy. See, boys can't see, boys is jealous of any other black person. All right, boys is jealous of anybody, right? So Boyce is going to sit there and call out Jasmine for her calling out Stephen A. rather than calling out Stephen A. out. How can I say it, right? How can I say this, right? Y'all better be glad that it's Jasmine Crockett, right? Because if this was a man, Boyce wouldn't do. If this was a black man, Boyce would not do this. Boyce would not open up his mouth and say that dumb shit. Now let me say it. Let it be me, right? If I had money like fuck you money, you know, the money I could just fuck, just, you know, I could sit there and just like whatever. I was wish a nigga like Boyce say some whole ass shit like that to me though. You know, say you know, calling me dumb and shit, and have you niggas say, you know, because the thing is, I would get the Securities and Exchange Commission on Boyce. See, I would be a rootless ass nigga on niggas like Boyce and Umar and fucking ass Tariq. I'll be rootless on those three clowns. If you on this grifting shit, I make sure your ass don't have time to get away with shit. Now because with when it comes to now, if I was in the position that where Jasmine Crockett is at, if I was in her position, let me tell you what I would have done. The Boyce, because of the Tulsa real estate thing that Boyce was a part of, I make Boyce life a living hell. So the SEU No, the SEC will be filed against Boyce. The Federal Trade Commission will be filed against Boyce. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You say something stupid, I'm coming after y'all. The Federal Trade Commission will be up knocking on Boyce's door right then and there. The Department of Education will be knocking on Umar's door. Yes. Yes. When it comes to Umar Johnson, the Department of Education and the Federal Trade Commission will be knocking on Umar's door. Hey, where's your school at? What are you doing with like your school? You see, y'all will be destroyed. You grifters and you charlatans, y'all would be destroyed. So if I was Jasmine Crockett, or if I was on a campaign team, you know what? I'm gonna file my I'm gonna give her my resume. I'm gonna give her my resume, okay? Because if I'm on a campaign, I'm gonna say, hey, look, you see what this bitch ass nigga boy said? Well, do you have friends at the Federal Trade Commission? Okay, do you want me to handle that for you? Get tired of you goofy ass niggas grifting and making shit up. Nobody said that, nigga, and I'm not even a Jasmine Crockett fan. I know that's a lie. And Boyce is doing it because he want people to pay attention to his fake ass little black excellent movement while he's funded by a Chinese man. How you gonna be black first, quote unquote, and you got a Chinaman, a Chinese man who's collecting the check? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Got that man named John Woo. Well, what's his name? Daniel Wu? John Woo? See, I'm going to say, dude, this is, it should be me. Because some of you niggas would be punished. You grifters would have been punished already. The grift would have been stopped already. That's why I said a month ago, niggas need to be controlled. And when I say niggas, I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about those who grift, white or black or whoever. Those who grift, those who create create lies and just try to make it, that they say that are not true. That's why I said niggas need. See, oh, Big J, you trying to talk about freedom of speech? No, I'm trying to tell them the freedom from lying. How about that shit? Freedom of grifting. How the hell, man, you gonna make some shit up like this? And it's not even true. Anybody can read. Listen, she didn't say that, motherfucker. Read it again. Boyce. Moist napkins. And somebody need to remind Moist napkins. And I got that video of Bill O'Reilly dragging Boyce in Boyce's face. How can you see? Nobody is willing. You know what? I might do a live stream on this. I might do a live stream of this. Moist napkins, right? Needs to stop talking about black people. Don't talk about black people when white people has clowned you in your face. Listen, Moist napkins, and this happened in 2007, right? In 2007, Moist napkins was a regular on Fox, right? So this is a time during the time when Obama was deciding to run, right? Everybody will say, well, is Barack Obama going to run? Is Barack Obama going to run? So this is around 2007, 2008, right? So Boyce said, if you don't vote for Obama, you're a racist, some old shit, right? So Bill O'Reilly got Moise. You know what? Let me look this up. Hold on. No. We're gonna look this up. Fuck all that. Hold on. No. Let me put this up. Put this up real quick. Let me try to find it. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. See, stop the cap, boys. No. Moist napkins. You got clowned. Let's go and watch this real quick.
Racism and sexism in the presidential race. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Exit polling in West Virginia yesterday showed 22% of Democrats considered the race factor before casting their ballot. But why? Why should race matter in any way? Both white and black Americans need to ditch this racial stuff. Now, back on April 7th, I warned the...
No, let's stop there. Bill O'Reilly, what you did to Ludacris and what you didn't do to Ozzy Osbourne over the Pepsi, you're a race baiter yourself. So let's stop the cap, right?
Race baiters on both sides, so watch out, and I meant it. That's why we've come down hard on Syracuse University for employing an instructor named Boyce Watkins, whose hate speech is off the chart. He's the guy who called Juan Williams a, quote, happy Negro, unquote. Well, the latest from Watkins is this, quote, O'Reilly, Hannity, and Limbaugh are in the same tradition as those who killed Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, unquote. Well, since black Muslims murdered Malcolm, Watkins is not only a hater, he is a certified loon. Nevertheless, the chancellor at Syracuse, Nancy Cantor, will not condemn the hate speech.
This is an individual speaking for himself, not...
But do you want to speak for the university? Is the university responsible to...
Individual speaking for himself, not for the university.
Awful. Now, as chancellor at the University of Illinois, Dr. Cantor pushed to remove the school's mascot, an Indian chief. She
Okay. Now,
Syracuse University.
Now, like this happened in 07, right? 07, 08, right? I think this happened in 08. But let's go back, right? Let's go back to here, right? Let's go over here. So,
Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World with even that.
Oh, wait a minute! No! It's not there. No. Bill O'Reilly did it to his face. He cooked him. He cooked Boyce in his face. I gotta find that video now because it's not. Oof. He cooked Boyce to his face in that studio. Man, I wish I find that clip. Oh, I wish I would find that clip. Oh man, I wish I find that clip. You know what? V-Dub, we gonna have to dig up. I'm gonna have to dig up in the archives. I'm going to have to dig up in the archives now. See, you got no smoke for white folks, Boyce. But you got the smoke for Jasmine Crockett. You got the smoke for Deion Sanders. You got the smoke for any other black person that doesn't but you got no smoke for Bill O'Reilly. This is the reason why I cannot stand you black grifters. I can't stand y'all. I really don't. And then you get idiots who's in your comment section. Yo, man, tether, calling Jasmine Crockett a tether. I blame Tyreek. I'm gonna say I blame Tyreek to take the shit and overblown overblown this tether problem. Yes, do we got a tether problem? Mike V, he had no smoke for Sean Hannity. And I'm gonna say something. No, y'all. No, y'all. Hold on, Mike V. We got no Mike V. Let me go search for that. Because I remember when Boyce was on Sean Hannity. Hold on, we gotta find this. Yeah, we gotta find it. I gotta find it because I remember he was on Hannity and Combs. He was on Hannity and Combs at one time. Hold on. We gotta find it now. We gotta find it. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. He always think everything is transactional all the time. Hold on. Boyce Watkins and Fox News. No, you know what? Let me type this in. Hold on. Let's see. You know what? V-Dub? I'm going to go into the archives. I got go into the archives now and find it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is this it? Wait, hold on. Is this it? Let's see here. Boyce Watkins, right?
Speaking of the financial district, did you know that one of the most popular New Year's resolutions is putting your financial house in order?
Very tough to do these days for a lot of folks. Trust me, to do that, our next guest recommends something he calls financial liposuction. It's a simple 5-step plan. It sounds like a workout, actually, but I like it. That will suck the fat right out of your finances.
So instead of sucking out our belly, you're going to suck out maybe the wallet. Please welcome author of Financial Lovemaking 101, financial psychologist, and lover, apparently, Dr. Boyce Watkins, a financial...
Wait, Boyce! You up on Fox News! The same company, and this is not the only time Boyce been on Fox. This is not the only time Boyce been on Fox. Boyce been on Fox numerous of times. This ain't no one-off thing. He been on Fox News plenty of times. So for him to see, man, telling you. I lose brain cells listening to Fox. Yeah. Listen, you have to take blood pressure medication, and you also have to take not only blood pressure medication. You have to take you have to smoke a blunt, okay, to watch Fox. On a daily basis. Because the bullshit that come out of their mouth is insane. So, if I was on a Jasmine Crockett campaign team, and obviously she's not hiring anybody for a campaign, I would be, listen, hire me to be an attack dog. I'll do it. And I'm not even a Jasmine fan. Let me be an attack dog, because I'm good at attacking niggas. No, boys, you said this whole ass shit. No, Stephen A. Smith, you said this bullshit. No, such and such. No, explain that shit, whole ass nigga. That's how bruh. Hire me to be an attack dog. I'll do it. And in fact, though, I'll do more than that. I say, hey, Federal Exchange of the Federal Trade Commission. Remember that Tulsa thing that Boyce was a part of, and find out though people scammed out of $1 million. Oh, we might want to investigate that. Oh, remember when Umar supposed to build that school and that school was not having been built? Maybe we might need to add Department of Education on that. I would do some heinous shit on these grifters. Don't you ever speak on nobody's marriage. Don't you speak on anybody else's money. Don't speak on anybody else until you fix your own goddamn shit, niggas. And here is Boyce, jealous of everybody else. Right, Mike V. There was a black man captured by ICE, drove him around the block, and then dropped him and made him walk home. And he was AUS/FBA. Explain that, Black Market. Yes, you know what? We need to talk about that, Mike. We need to talk about that, Mike V. Because these so-called black content creators like your Filthy Advice show, your Boyce Walk-ins, your Tyreeks, they never talk about shit like this. The only thing they would talk about is, well, you got no business being out protesting. Sit this one out. Well, two black people that I know, or that we know of, has been assaulted by ICE. I think that was a black woman that was involved in the shooting of that white man the other day, because the white man was protecting her because they was accosting her. So where are you Negroes talking about, we're going to sit this one out? Are you going to sit that? See, I'm going to tell you something. Like, sooner or later, y'all Negroes are going to get dragged up into this shit. Sooner or later, niggas going to be dragged up into this shit. Y'all going to be forced to respond. You know? Yeah, I would do some heinous shit. Don't you ever speak on me. I'm gonna say something too. I'm gonna say something too. Now, listen, right now I'm single, right? I'm a single man. I wish a nigga like Umar would come after me. If I was a famous man, if I was famous or some old shit, and I happen to be married to a woman outside of outside of my race, I wish Umar would come after me. Why you with the snow bunny? Do you know what I would do to Umar? Umar would not be on YouTube no more. Umar wouldn't have no social media anymore. You attack my marriage, you're gone. You're done. Like LeBron James, right? When Umar went after LeBron James' son, when LeBron James' son took that white to his to that blonde-headed white girl to prom. Umar wouldn't have a YouTube channel. You attack my kids, and you want to speak on my son and my son's significant other like that? No, you're done. I'm getting rid of your ass. I would take Umar out. But the problem is I blame niggas on YouTube and their insecurities keep supporting Umar. These stupid podcasters. You will be gone already, nigga. Speak on my kids again. Speak on my wife. Speak on the situation between me and this woman or whatever. You know, you done, nigga. All I gotta do is, hey, send those videos to the Federal Trade Commission. Hey man, I think man, y'all want to investigate this. Oh, Department of Education of Delaware, Department of Education of Pennsylvania. Y'all might want to see this shit. If I was LeBron James and Umar was attacking my son because he took a white girl to prom, no nigga, I'll put them folks in your life. Hold on. Oh. He said the chick that Bronny took to prom goes to my college. Really now? Okay. Really now. See, I'm really getting tired of the grifters, right? I can't stand these stupid ass grifters online. And then you know what? I'm going to have to roast Phil Scott. I'm going to roast Phil the Advice Show. Because he put out a video out a couple days ago. And I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to dissect and deconstruct that nigga one more time. And then I'm going to tell Phil, listen, Phil, if you got a problem, I could meet your ass in Houston, my nigga. You ain't that far away, Phil. Phil the Advice Show want to open his mouth, but he want to bump up his gums and shit, and just making up shit up. Nigga, stop making shit up, nigga. You know, he always want to open his mouth and say some stupid shit. Thank God Kamala lost. That video he did, I said, you know what? Okay, you stupid ass nigga. The only reason why, man, thank God Kamala lost is because, man, Trump woke us up. Nigga, stop making videos. Right. Feel the chat. No, feel the GPT show. So Kamala, it's a good thing Kamala lost because it wakes black people up to know that Mexicans don't like black people. That was the gist of that video he made. I'm going to cook that nigga. Really nigga. So we got World War III. We got NATO about to be split up. We got ICE going after American citizens now. Shoot people in the streets. And you got your big gummling up lip ass nigga. And I want you to know something. You ever notice how Phil talk? Notice that on the right side, no, I'm sorry, on the left side of his face, his mouth moves on the left side of his face. Nigga, you talking outside a side of your neck, nigga. I wonder if that Mexican woman divorced Phil. Oof, 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 oof. See, Phil should be on my target list. Phil should be on my target list. All that dumb shit he be saying that makes absolutely no sense. And it does not match data. And I'm sitting there like, and I remember when Phil was doing the Tommy Sotomayor thing. He was copying Tommy. Instead of calling women, you know, what did Tommy used to call hair hat hooligans? What Phil does, he'll call black women hyenas instead of calling hair hat hooligans. See what he does, what Phil does. Phil would talk about black women the same way Tommy does, but then he will change the verbiage. And some of us who were here back in 2010, no, to 2011, 2010, remember when Tommy came over here and Phil the Advice Show used to repeat everything Tommy does? But the only damn thing Phil does is change a word or two on his videos. I'm sorry, Yeti. I'm sorry, I have to be confrontational. Because you got these big wigs these so-called big content creators lying right in your face. Just lie after lie after lie. I'm sitting there like, okay, really? Really, Phil? And then when Phil became that Pan-African shit, Obama did not help black people. You know what? That video is coming. I'm going to have to do that video then. I'm going to go ahead and do like that video where I destroyed Phil. Because Phil lied. Black unemployment fell to 2%. Black unemployment fell from 15% starting at April 2011 down to 2%. That's a big drop in unemployment. But Phil said, yeah, man, Obama didn't do anything for people. Well, look at these black unemployment drop, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Right. Phil flip-flops. You're right. One channel is Pan-African. The other channel is FBA shit. FBA ADOS shit. I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going sooner or later I'm going to address Phil. I'm going to address Phil because Phil the Advice Show, Umar, Tyreek, and Boyce Watkins. those four really gets my fucking nerves. How they claim therefore the people, and then and when it's time for them to step up, they do some hoe ass shit. Wait, stop, whoa, stop the presses. Oh, the Africans got new possibilities. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, hold on. V-Dub, what happened to new possibilities? What happened? Mike V, thank you. But if you tell BGS that, right? Hold on. No, hold on. No. V-Dub. Don't do that to me, V-Dub. Don't do that to me. Please, man. Please don't do that to me. Now I'm going to have to look. Now I'm going to have to look this up. Let me go on my YouTube channel. Let me go on my YouTube channel and find that link, the link you put out. Now I gotta find it now. Hold on, let me click on that link you just gave me. Oh, new possibilities. Well,
free labor is precisely what white supremacy is. I don't know why there's so much gaslighting, but trying to require Black people to go and take a burden of something that may haphazardly.
Oh, okay.
But it's
hold
not
on. Hold on.
With our
hold on. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get out of that. Let me stop. Exit out of that. Let me get out of that. Yeah, hold on. Y'all forgive me real quick. Hold on, V-Dub. Is this true? V-Dub? Right. Yeah. It appears the Fed shot an unarmed man. They secured his weapon, then shot. Right, V-Dub. Right, Sally. They took the man's gun away, and then they pumped lead into him. I saw that, and he was helping a Black woman. Now you know what the G going to do. You see, it took a white man to protect a Black woman on the streets of Minneapolis. You know, Cynthia's going to sit there and the Black woman empowerment. You know, their ass is going to jump all over on that shit. It took a white man to protect a Black woman. New possibilities. Another new kigger that loves it. Let me go and play this. Let me play this. Fair use, though, by the way.
Bodies out there, we're just going to get what we normally get. We're going to get killed. We're going to get beat. We're going to get detained, but we won't get kicked out of this country. And that's the issue we have at hand right now. People just see the privilege that we have in being groups in order to gain that privilege.
So,
Here comes new possibilities.
On TikTok, and I came across a video of an African American man talking about the protests in Minneapolis against ICE. And this man was basically saying, we need to stay home. That's not our fight. And when I hear this kind of stuff, this kind of nonsense, all I can do is shake my head in complete and utter disgust. Because all that is cowardice. If you're pussy, just say so. If you're chicken shit, just say so. If you are shook in your boots, just say so. Don't masquerade as if you're some kind of black militant that's espousing black nationalist talking points when really all you're doing is shrouding your cowardice with that kind of rhetoric. The other thing that I'll say is this: the issue of ICE impacts us.
Okay, let me say this, right? Some of us know who New Possibility is, right? Some of us had talked to New Possibilities, right? Even though I don't like New Possibilities, I have to respect him. Okay, I got to respect him. Why? He ran for office in Baltimore. He ran for city council in Baltimore. So I have to respect him because he put his mouth, he walked his talk. He walked the walk. So unlike bitch ass nigga BBGS, unlike Angry Man, unlike Obsidian, he put his mouth, he walked what he said, he did it. So I'm going to sit there and agree and respect New Possibilities, even though I have a problem with him. Even though I had a problem with New Possibilities. I have to respect him. Now I don't hate New Possibilities. I don't. Now BBGS I hate. Anger Man, I have a serious hatred for Anger Man. Obsidian as well. I have a hatred of these niggas, but because but anyway, the point is I can't hate on New Possibilities because he said what he was going to do, and he has the money and the education to do it. I can't hate on that. And this whole idea of talking about Jasmine Crockett being a tether, right? Oh, Jasmine Crockett's a tether. Okay, if she is a tether because, well, as far as I know, she was born in. As far as I'm concerned, she's born in Missouri, and she attended school in Missouri and in Texas, and plus, if we can go by that logic, then therefore by that logic, Malcolm X will be considered a tether too, because of the same racial, the tether African American, and I refuse to use the term FBA. I'm gonna say this again. I refuse to use the term FBA. Okay, refuse to use that term FBA. Refuse it. I even refuse to use the term ADOS too. All right. So anyway, because whoever created them terms came from the position of grifting. But other than that, right? You can't say, and this is where Boyce, right? I don't fuck with Boyce. How can Boyce can say, well, Jasmine Crockett is a tether, right? And yet you quote Malcolm. TD, I'm glad. TD, I'm glad though you see it. I'm glad though you see that FBA tether, that FBA tether shit is really is a distraction. It really is. You know, it is a distraction, and it's it's frustrating. That's why everybody say, well, Big J, how come on these panels you yell at people? Because a lot of y'all are sheep. A lot of y'all don't think for yourselves. Y'all just regurgitate what somebody else tells you. And you know, a white woman created the term FBA. You know, I've been saying that. A white woman created the term FBA. Tyreek just used it, and y'all actually believe Tyreek created the term. Tyreek did not create a term for foundational black Americans. I wish y'all would stop saying that Tyreek created when that term been around, when Ann Coulter been saying that shit when Mitt Romney lost to Obama. And I want to say this too, Shiesty Mom. I'm not Pan-African. I'm not on that Pan-African shit either. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not on that Pan-African shit either. I'm not on that Pan-African shit either. You know, I'm not on Pan-African, that Pan-African black and green shit either. I'm not on that shit either. But anyway, we you know, just saying.
Impacts the black community because ICE has racially profiled black Americans. ICE has harassed black Americans. ICE has even killed some black Americans.
Right. New possibilities is correct, but nobody's talking about it yet. See, that's why I have to question a lot of these content creators talking about, well, it isn't our fight. It isn't our fight. And shout out to Ty City, right? I gotta give my flowers to Ty City, right? Because I remember a live stream about last year. I think this is about February of last year, where Ty City was talking about who is going to be the target, right? And we was trying to tell Ramil at the time. Ramil, I don't know what mindset, what mental framework Ramil is on. I don't know what shit Ramil is on, but anyway, Ty said, listen, they're gonna get everybody else and then they're gonna come after us. Which I agree. See, I look at this as a bowling, not bowling, a pool game, billiards, right? Where the white ball is taking out the yellow ball out, it's taking out the red ball out, it's taking out the green ball out, and no matter if it's striped or not striped, right? The last ball is that 8 ball, which is black. If you mess with that, if you hit that black ball, it's game over. That's why y'all are being lulled back. If black people is being affected right now, along with the Chicanos, along with the Asians and these other groups, it's game over for the establishment. They need to isolate black people away from what they're doing to other groups, because black people in this country are more I'm trying to find a word for it. It would be more devastating for them, right? For lack a better word. It would be devastating for them if black people would be a part of the movement against what's going on. Because of our history, or 500 years of history. But they're trying to lull us back asleep with, oh, it's not our fight. It's not our fight. You know, foolishness. So, yeah, I do agree with new possibilities, but, you know, just saying.
But you want to sit on the sidelines? You want to say that this is not our fight? That's weak. That's punkified as far as I'm concerned. And now is not the time for cowardice. Now is the time to stand up. That's what it is.
Right. Oh, yeah. I'm just going. Okay. Shiesty. Black people got killed this past week. Shiesty. While everybody is focusing on the white woman getting shot in the face, and now though the white man just got shot, defending a black woman, mind you. Hold on. A black woman got shot. The black woman got saved. The white man who got shot was saving the black woman from being beaten up. But hey, you know, we know how you divestors love the white man though. I'll tell you that though. You know. Oh, really? Being out there on the street, minding your own business, it's your American right to be on the street, minding your own business. Being outside, minding your own business. Yeah. The problem with that is all these others they can exploit us to save them too. True, that's true. But you have to be smart about it. That's all. Yeah. You have to be smart about it. But black people are black Americans, I should say, are being killed, and y'all not addressing that. It's like y'all just keep saying stay out of it when read for black people has been beaten up, shot, or acts of violence have been committed upon them unjustly. Yeah, the SYSBM loved them too. Yeah. That thing, Shiesty, you don't understand history. Once you weaken laws the way they are, it sets a precedent to it happen. Anything can happen, right? Where anything can happen. You're right. They're not. See, this is my problem with black social media. They're not looking at it. They're focused on yesterday, right? They're looking at it from yesterday. They're looking at it from today. They're not looking at it 2 years from now. They're not looking at things five years from now. They're looking at it from today, right? If you weaken the laws today, what you think might happen five years from now? They're not even considering that. You know, they're not even considering that. Because sooner or later, they're coming after you. All right? Sooner or later, they're coming after you. That's why I am pro Second Amendment. I'm pro Second Amendment. You know, I'm just saying. I'm pro Second Amendment. And protesting ain't shit. I'm telling you right now. Protesting ain't shit. Protesting means nothing. All right. Protest don't mean shit. Long as you got your Second Amendment, it'll at least put up a resistance at least to tyranny. Because the tree, and let me quote Thomas Jefferson. I'm gonna quote Thomas Jefferson, right? The tree of liberty is fed with the blood of tyrants and patriots. Okay? The blood of patriots and tyrants feeds the tree of liberty. That's Thomas Jefferson. So yeah, I you know what? I'm gonna use the white slave owner quote anytime when some of these MAGA idiots talk about, oh, you know, man, ICE is good, and what ICE did is a good thing. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't have a gun. We ain't talking about illegals. See, again, you're wrong. We're not talking about illegals. We're talking about the due process, the violation of due process. Shiesty bomb. We're talking about the due process and the protection of the due process. So you don't execute a man in the middle of the street. A man who was helping a black woman off the street. And I think though she was a black woman. I think she was black, but it looks like a black woman. But yeah, this white man got shot trying to help a black woman off the street, and them ICE agents blast his ass away. Now, I'm gonna ask you women who ask Shiesty Bomb. Okay, Shiesty Bomb, how would you allow? Would like you if would you be would you be happy if nobody helped that black woman being accosted by ICE agents? I'm just saying. Well, the footage was kind of grainy, so you really can't tell if she was black or not. But it looks like, because based on the face, it looks like a black woman. But you can't tell because, you know, she's wearing a hat and a jacket because obviously it's cold outside. It was snowing. Ooh, that icicle grow. Yeah, that icicle growing fast. Damn. That icicle grew like a motherfucker. But anyway. You know, exactly, TD. Everybody's entitled to due process. That's what the 14th Amendment is about, due process. The 14th Amendment is about due process. The 3rd Amendment is about due process. The 4th Amendment is about due process. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. Thank y'all for the, and I'm still surprised about the 200 subs I gained in that one day. Not everyone on American Soul is read a book, right? Right. So, but you know, I told this to Queen Sunkiss, and I told this to Pure. I think I told Pure. I'm not sure. I told her this, but I'm living with regrets now. I'm living with regrets because I really think that something could have been done, and then I didn't seek the opportunity to do something about it on my end, you know, because of my own. Hold on, read my. TD said, read my long comment above about Trump. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Long. Okay, yeah. Trump said immediately he want to start deporting Americans with criminal records or Americans in our crowded prisons. Who you think that is? TD. Thank you, TD. Thank you. Because TD, I'm glad you said that, right? I'm glad you said that, right? Because that's where some American citizens that he's actually proposing to send some American prisoners to El Salvador. I'm glad though you said that. So how are you going to be sent to a foreign country as prison? That's not due process. That's not being lawfully punished. You being sent off to a prison that does not acquire due process. I'm glad though you said that, TD. Because guess what? Since going according to their logic, according to the logic of 13% commit 50% of the crimes, what makes you think American people are going to be shipped off to a foreign country to be in their prison cells? That's like, see, it's not due process. Okay, you're going to send people to a prison where they don't do their third, Fourth Amendment of the Constitution, crime, cruel and unusual punishment. Some of y'all might need to read that Constitution though. Y'all might want to read this thing called the Constitution of the United States. It forbids all that, but because Trump is Trump, and a lot of y'all voted for Trump because you're mad at the tethers, and y'all voted for Trump because black women, black women is getting on y'all's nerves and shit. Y'all voted for Trump on dumbass shit. Just like that idiot who says feminism is a hate group to change his mind. Nigga, you don't have a mind to change. You have to have a mind first to change it. But anyway. TD, you just figured that out? She been a troll. TD been a troll. She always be trolling. She be trolling on YouTube. Yeah. She got them fingers typing, talking shit, getting on my nerves. Sending criminals to other countries, huh? Yeah. Kind of like when the Nazis. No, better yet. Hold on. Let me change my verbiage. Like how Mustache Man send the people of the book, quote unquote, to Poland. Poland is not part of Germany. Yet you locking people up and send them to another country. Who knows what's going on within El Salvador? Who knows what's going on in the prisons of see, I have white people in my family. So do I, and so do I. Next. And so what? So some of us do have white cousins and shit. What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck. Or well, it ain't. Yeah, I don't have no white cousins. I have mixed cousins, I should say. But anyway, but also had some Hispanic too. But anyway, the difference is who cares? Who cares about all that? So she's not even smart enough to realize she's proving our point. Right, TD. Right, you're right, TD. You're right on that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the comment parts up. I forgot to put the comments up on here to show you. Damn, I forgot to put the comments up, y'all. Damn. Anti-immigrants will still love whites who did more harm to you than immigrants. So anyway, y'all. Anyway, I might go live. Right. The bitch tired says, "Morning, Big J. Morning to you. You're correct. The 8-ball analogy is spot on. Yeah. This is white supremacy. I've been saying this. White supremacy is like playing pool. The white ball is knocking everybody else's ball, but if they hit that black ball, everybody knows what game it is. You see, if they hit the black ball first, the world will say, "Oh my God, we in deep shit." But since they're knocking out the blue ball, the green ball, the yellow ball, and the red ball, nobody's taking notice, right? Because it's just whatever. But if it hit that black ball, and that black ball falls into that hole, it's game over. If they hit that black ball first, it's game over. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, the 8-ball analogy. Yes. It. You know what? I might do a video on that. I might do a video on that to explain how white supremacy is like the game of pool. That white ball can make mistakes all the time. The white ball can go into the hole, the corner hole, and start it's over. You hit that black ball first, and that black ball, if that black hole falls in that hole before any other balls fall, it's game over. See, there are two ways to look at the pool table. You know what? I might do a video on that later. I might want to do a live stream on how I view pool, the game of pool as analogy to white supremacy. I might want to do that because that's a clear example of white supremacy. You know. See. Nobody live on to say I can't hold people what their ancestors did. Should I stop it? They play chess. Yeah, they are. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, let me stop right there. I said what I said. You know, it's cold outside. It's kind of warming up a bit. It's about 35 degrees, I guess, the last time I checked. But I'm still having the water running. I'm going to check on family. So I'm not going to be at home. I'm not going to be home. So I'm going to leave here. I'm going to go check on family members. I might be over there to sleep, too, because I might go over there and eat. And I'm going to eat my ass off. And I'm going to sleep. So you might see... you know, if I get back home and I do a live stream, then if not, I might be at somebody else's house going to sleep. Okay, because they have their fire on, and they have the fire on, so I'm gonna go over there and get comfortable. Is it? Is it snowing near you? No, it's not snowing. It's just ice. It's ice right now. It stopped raining though. It's like freezing rain. That freezing rain stopped, so we might get snow. Who knows? We might get it. We might get snow. I don't want to snow right now. Hell no, not right now. So y'all be easy. Y'all take care of yourselves in this couple of days because it's getting bad. It's about to get that hopefully tomorrow things will get. I heard San Antonio's free. Yes, it is. San Antonio's freezing. San Antonio is frozen. Okay, San Antonio is frozen. Okay, San Antonio is frozen. Yes, it is. It's frozen. All right. It's frozen in San Antonio. Everybody freezing their asses off in San Antonio. You know. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off of here. And thank y'all for coming. I want to thank the 200 people who sub and that 9,000 the 9,000 views I had. And I wish I had dropped that. I wish I had a panel during that time, because I think though I would have went up 1,000 subs if I had dropped the link for a panel, you know, and let people just talk their shit. But that didn't happen because I had to go to work. Unfortunately, because if I was free and during that whole Anton thing, I would have dropped that link and everybody would have jumped on that panel, and I would allow the fuckery. I would allow the fuckery to commence, right? Just for that day, I would. But you know. Hold on, what a video was that? Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on, I'll show you. When I had 9,000 subs. No, I'm sorry, not subs. When I had 9,000 views and I have 200 subs off of that. Let me try to find it for you. Hold on, let me try to find it for you. Hold on. Let me click on my notifications, because I was like, what the fuck? Let me see. Is this it? Yeah, right here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, right here. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Right. Because I was shocked when I was live seeing that. I was shocked when I was watching the view count on my end. Yeah. 10,000 views. Now this is not the first time I had 10,000 views. I have not had 10,000 views since 2015. Because I was going after Meg and Kelly when she was on Fox News. That was the last time I had a view count that was, 10, over 5,000 views. Because usually my view count is like less than 1,000. It might be 200, 500 people. But now it's 10,000. So I don't know what happened, but I think it was a time. I think because I did the live stream around 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that's the ideal. I think I might do a live stream in the afternoon rather than doing it in the morning. But I feel more comfortable in the morning because I get off from work in the morning, and my anger about, yes, because I'm expressing my anger and my frustrations better in the morning. Because in the afternoon I'm getting up, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I'm not pissed off as So in the afternoon, so I guess most people get up in the afternoon and stuff, or I should say the analytics, I should say, kind of tells me that most people will watch after 1 o'clock. So we'll be live. We'll be up around 1. So yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised people are still in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, TD. I'm still surprised by that too. But see, the thing was, I was getting bored with the Anton Corey thing, but then Anton kept on doing that bullshit. You know, Anton kept on doing all that, and he keep exposing himself. So I'm like, man, you know what? Let me go ahead and smoke on this Anton pack. All right, let me smoke on this Anton pack because Anton's on some bullshit. So, but anyway, y'all. Anyway, TD. I appreciate TD for you being here. I'm gonna jump off of here. And V-Dub. No, not V-Dub. Not V-Dub. What's his name? I forgot his name now. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Oh my God. You know what? You know, though, I catch him later on. I catch him later on. Anyway, let me jump off of here. I'm sleepy as fuck. So y'all stay warm because we going through a rough ride right now. A rough 24, 48 hours is gonna be rough. So anyway, I'll see y'all next time, and I'm out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.